Welcome Junior 5. Let's answer your revision sheets. We are gonna answer the rewrite. Rewrite the following sentences using the words in brackets. Number 1. My friend came to my birthday party last Monday. Use not. Here we are gonna use the negative form of the past simple. So the answer will be my friend didn't come to my birthday party last Monday. My friend didn't come to my birthday party last Monday. Number 2, my brother feeds the kittens every day. Use yesterday. Yesterday, because it's capital, we are gonna write it at the beginning. Yesterday, my brother fed the kittens. We write the past form of the verb, the past to feed, fed. My brother fed the kittens. Number 3, the pupils made a noise last night. Use last night at 7. The pupils were making a noise last night at 7. Number 4, I was going to the club when I met my uncle. Use just as. After just as, we use the past continuous, so the answer will be just as I was going to the club, I met my uncle. Just as I was going to the club, I met my uncle. Number 5, Jack had just bought a new mobile. Use yet. Jack hasn't bought a new mobile yet. Jack hasn't bought a new mobile yet. Number 6, Anne was ironing the clothes yesterday at 9 a.m. Use not. Anne wasn't ironing the clothes yesterday at 9 a.m. Number 7, look, the children are riding their bikes. Use every day. Every day the children ride their bikes. Every day present simple, so we use the verb in the form of the present simple, so we say every day the children ride their bikes. Number 8, I often listen to music. Use now. Now, present continuous, so we are gonna say I am listening to music now. I am listening to music now. Number 9, Robert and Dan caught the early train this morning. Use not. Robert and Dan didn't catch the early train this morning. Number 10, my car is more expensive than Ted's car. Use Ted's car. Ted's car is less expensive than my car, or there is another answer. Ted's car is cheaper than my car. Ted's car is less expensive than my car, or Ted's car is cheaper than my car. Number 11, Henry is better than any other clerk in the company. The best. Henry is the best clerk in the company. Henry is the best clerk in the company. Number 12, no students in class is worse than William. Use William. William is the worst student. William is the worst student. Number 13, I took a taxi this morning. Use yesterday evening. Yesterday evening, the past continuous, and it's capital, so I write it at the beginning. Yesterday evening, I was taking a taxi. Yesterday evening, I was taking a taxi. Number 14, I haven't seen my friend for 4 years. Since. Here, it's like a math problem. We are gonna write 2020 minus 4. You will get 2016. So the answer will be, I haven't seen my friend since 2016. I haven't seen my friend since 2016. Number 15, Fred is shouting at his brother now. Use rarely. Rarely equal never. It's the key word of the present simple. So the answer will be Fred rarely shouts at his brother. Fred rarely shouts at his brother. Number 16. Susan meets her friends at school every day. Use yesterday. Susan met her friends at school yesterday. Susan met her friends at school yesterday. Number 17. She is wearing a nice dress at the moment. Use often. Oh, often is the key word of the present simple. So you say, she often wears a nice dress. She often wears a nice dress. Number 18. My mom did the shopping yesterday. Use every weekend. My mom does the shopping every weekend. They have just had an exam. This is number 19. Use not. They haven't had an exam, and you can add yet at the end as you like. They haven't had an exam yet, or they haven't had an exam. Number 20. I was cycling to work when I fell off my bike. While. After while, of course, we use the past continuous. Here, why? Is it capital or small? It's small. So we are going to write it in the middle. We are going to start with the past simple. So the answer will be, I fell off my bike while I was cycling to work. I fell off my bike while I was cycling to work. Number 21. George took a nap this morning. Use already. George has already taken a nap. George has already taken a nap. Number 22. No wild animal in the jungle is more dangerous than the lion. Use the most. The lion is the most dangerous animal in the jungle. The lion is the most dangerous animal in the jungle. Number 23. Watching movies is more interesting than reading books. Reading books is less interesting than watching movies. Reading books is less interesting than watching movies. Number 24. Alexandria is colder than Aswan. Aswan is hotter than Alexandria. Aswan is hotter than Alexandria. Number 25. While he was climbing the tree, he fell down. Use when. After when we use what? The past simple. So we say, when he fell down, he was climbing the tree. Don't forget to put comma after the first sentence. When he fell down, comma, he was climbing the tree. Number 26. She hasn't visited Cairo since 207 or 27. So we are gonna write 20 minus 27. What will you get? Of course, you will get 13 years. So the answer will be, she hasn't visited Cairo for 13 years. Number 27. My father always buys a very expensive car. In 2000. My father bought a very expensive car in 2000. Number 28. Fred went to the club a short time ago. Use almost. Almost present perfect, so we use has plus the past participle. Fred has almost gone to the club. Fred has almost gone to the club. Number 29. They spend their summer vacation in Paris. Use sometimes. They sometimes spend with the D their summer vacations in Paris. They sometimes spend their summer vacation in Paris. Number 30. Sandy often prepares supper. Use not. Sandy doesn't often prepare supper. Sandy doesn't often prepare supper. Number 31. Emma often celebrates her success. at the moment. Emma is celebrating her success at the moment. Emma is celebrating her success at the moment. Number 32, we found our keys yesterday. Use not. We didn't find our keys yesterday. Number 33, my grandpa drank a cup of coffee 2 hours ago. Use just. My grandpa had just drunk a cup of coffee. They swam in the sea this morning. Use already. They have already swum in the sea. 35. My mom always tidies the house. Use an hour ago. My mom tidied the house an hour ago. My mom tidied the house an hour ago. Number 36. They have just done their homework. Use yes. They haven't done their homework yet. They haven't done their homework yet. Number 37. Yesterday, Selena argued with her parents. Use yesterday evening. Yesterday evening, Selena was arguing with her parents. Number 38. No food is healthier than honey. Use honey. Honey is the healthiest food. Honey is the healthiest food. Number 39. The turtle is slower than any other animal in the world. The turtle is the slowest animal in the world. Number 40. Dad is having cupcakes for breakfast. Use sometimes. Dad sometimes has cupcakes for breakfast. Number 41. My uncle sometimes drives fast. Use look. Look, my uncle is driving fast. Look, my uncle is driving fast. Number 42. Michael always whistles in class. Use never. Michael never whistles in class. Number 43. When George saw a bear, the kids were sleeping. Use as. Pay attention, as here is small, so we write it in the middle. After as, we use the past continuous. So we say George saw a bear as the kids were sleeping. Number 44. My sister always decorates the house. Use once. Once my sister decorated the house. Number 45. My brother usually has a shower every day. Use not. My brother doesn't usually have a shower every day. Number 46. An encyclopedia is thicker than a book. Use a book. An encyclopedia is thicker than a book. Use a book. A book is thinner than an encyclopedia. A book is thinner. The opposite of thicker is thinner than an encyclopedia. Number 47. Mr. Sam is more intelligent than any other manager in the agency. Mr. use the most. Mr. Sam is the most intelligent manager in the agency. 48. The worker digs a hole once a week. Use at present. The worker is digging a hole at present. Number 49. Robert is brushing his teeth right now. Use twice a day. Robert brushes his teeth twice a day. Number 50. John is setting the table right now. Use not. John isn't setting the table right now. 51. It rained heavily just as we were walking. Use when. We were walking when it rained heavily. Number 52. Meg ate a sandwich yesterday. Use yesterday at 2. Meg was eating a sandwich yesterday at 2. Number 53. Sarah had just written a poem. Use an hour ago. Sarah wrote a poem an hour ago. 54. My classmate is larger than my sister's classmate. My sister's classmate is smaller than Sorry, my classroom is larger than my sister's classroom. Use my sister's classroom. My sister's classroom is smaller than my classroom. My sister's classroom is smaller than my classroom. 55. Climbing a mountain is more tiring than hiking. Hiking is less tiring than climbing a mountain. 56. I often wake up at 7 o'clock. Use not. I don't often wake up at 7 o'clock. 57. We are making a fire at the campsite today. Use always. We always make a fire at the campsite. 58. Use today. The magician did a new trick yesterday. The magician is doing a new trick today. 59. Cairo Tower is lower than Khalifa Tower. Khalifa Tower is higher than Cairo Tower. Number 60. Mr. Edward is older than Mr. William. Mr. William is younger than Mr. Edward. No woman, number 61, in the town is more patient than Selena. Selena is the most patient woman in the town. 62. Iron is more useful than any other metal. Iron is the most useful metal. 63. The baby often cries at night. The baby cried last night. Number 64. The mechanic is fixing my car at present. Use usually. The mechanic usually fixes my car. 65. They have stayed in China since 2010. Use for. They have stayed in China for 10 years. He hasn't met his relatives for 10 years. Use since. He hasn't met his relatives since 2010. 67. I fly a kite every weekend. Use this morning. I flew a kite this morning. 68. As we were eating, the bell rang. Use when the bell rang, we were eating. 69. Mark ran fast yesterday. Mark was running fast last night at 8. Number 70. They met their neighbor this morning. Use not. They didn't meet their neighbor this morning. 71. Tom went to the cinema by car. Use every week. Tom goes to the cinema by car every week. Margaret and Mary always sing well. Use lesson. Number 72. Lesson. Margaret and Mary are singing well. 73. The baby was riding an elephant yesterday morning. Use not. The boy. The boy wasn't riding an elephant yesterday morning. 70. Number 74. I have already watched the new film. Use yet. I haven't watched the new film yet. 75. They arrived a short time ago. Use just. They have just arrived. Number 76. Losing weight is more difficult than putting on weight. Putting on weight is less difficult than losing weight. 77. The cheetah is stronger than the mouse. Use the mouse. The mouse is weaker than the cheetah. Number 78. Adil Imam is more famous than Ahmed Eid. Ahmed Eid is less famous than Adil Imam. 79. My grandpa often watches the news. Hush, my grandpa is watching the news. Number 80. Helen has already done the laundry yesterday. Helen did the laundry yesterday. Number 81. My neighbor is watering the flowers at the moment. Use not. My neighbor isn't watering the flowers at the moment. Thank you, Junior 5, for your good listening.